Hey guys. My name is Jamie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this isn't your first time. Today I have a brand new to me style subscription. So today I'm opening my very first Nordstrom Trunk Club box. I am super excited about this one. It's one I've been wanting to try for a really long time, and I finally decided it was time. So this is probably a terrible time to be filming this video because I can actually hear like some sort of party going on a couple of houses down the street. I think it's the bar that's near us, but people seem to be really living it up down there today. So if you hear that, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you can't hear it through my microphone, but you might be able to. Also, I will say I cut my hand on glass today doing dishes, so that's what the bandage is. It finally stopped bleeding. There is no blood happening. I even went to my dad, who's an EMT, and he like officially bandaged it up for me. So everything's fine. I probably could have gotten stitches on this one, but I didn't because who wants to go to urgent care on a weekend? But anyway, that's what the bandage is all about. So you'll be seeing that in my try-on. So anyway, I don't know that much about Trunk Club because this is my first time getting it, but I will say that I went on to their website. It was $25 for a styling fee. If you have a Nordstrom credit card, then that styling fee is waived for you, but I do not have a Nordstrom credit card. So I will also say that I have unwrapped everything in this box, so I do know what's in here. Everything comes wrapped up in plastic, which I don't love, but I understand that's the way they do things. So I've already seen all of these, but I'm going to show them to you quickly and then I'm going to try everything on. So I also have all of the prices in this handy little envelope. So I also already know what everything costs, but let's just get to seeing what's in the box. So the first thing is this button-up dress. This one is by BP, and it's just kind of like a button-up shirt dress, which I really am kind of excited to try on. It looks like it has a tie in the back, so that's interesting. That feels very 90s to me, but I know 90s are kind of back, so that might give it a little bit more shape when that gets tied. Next up is this really pretty floral dress. This one is by Vici or Vicky, I'm not really sure. It's just like this floral kind of tiered dress with these, I don't know what you call this. It's not ruching. I forget what this is called when it's like stretchy here. But these are really pretty sleeves. It's really pretty at the waist. It does seem very sheer on the front of this, but there's like a tank top in it. So that's pretty. And it just has these ruffles at the bottom. This dress is extremely feminine. I really like that. I'm going to put everything over here so my cat doesn't eat it. All right, next up we have this dress that doesn't super appeal to me. This one is by Vince Camuto. It's a size 2, and this one is, I don't even know what this is. I can look on the price sheet when I'm done, but this one looks like it's like a midi length. Is it maxi? I think it's midi, but the colors, I mean, it looks kind of dated to me. It looks like something maybe for an older person, but we'll see. I try to never judge a dress by its look straight out of the box. So next up is this top by Madewell, which is pretty boxy looking. I'm not sure how it'll look on, but it's shorter in the front than it is in the back. And then it just has this kind of like neckline here. I don't know what you call that, but it's got a V-neck and the stripes are really pretty. It's by Madewell, so I'm guessing it's going to be pretty expensive. And then I have this pair of joggers. I think they're joggers. These are by Caslon, and these are kind of a navy blue, kind of like a light navy blue, and then they have like that little jogger bottom there, and these are cute. They're definitely a little on the more sheer side, so we'll see if you can see anything through those. Next we have this dress by Draper James. It's like a navy with yellow flowers, and that's pretty. It's also looks a little bit dated to me, but we'll see. We'll see when I try it on. And then we have this top. This is by Aware by Vera Moda. And this has cute little fluttery sleeves. I like that. It's kind of like a cap sleeve, but it's got this little extra piece of sort of sheer material here. That's really pretty. All right, next we have this top. This was definitely not my favorite top. So when you get a preview of what's in your box, you can kind of decide what to get rid of and have them send you something different, or you can just say, don't send me anything instead of that, but don't send me that piece. So this was one of those pieces that I thought I should probably turn that one down, but I had already turned down like 4 or 5 pieces, so I didn't want to turn down everything. This one has kind of one of those uneven hems. It's got a little knot here. I actually got something very similar in my last Wantable or Natalie Attired box and didn't like it, so we'll see how it goes. And the last item of clothing is this pair of pants. They have sort of this elastic kind of ankle they have kind of elastic bottoms and then this very stretchy top here, so that should be very comfortable, but again, those are pretty sheer. All right, so along with that, I got sent one pair of sandals. These are by UGG, and these are just some brown sandals with like the thong, and they're cute. They're a really nice color. I love brown sandals, and so I think they would work really well, so we'll try those on. And then the last thing in the box is actually something that I asked them to send me. So Nordstrom gives you the option to add some extras to your box, and they'll give you specific extras that you can choose from. So these were another pair of sandals, but they were on my list, and I thought these were super cute. So just very, very simple, kind of more slide type sandals, but I just love, again, the brown straps, and these were just very simple. I love simple sandals. I don't want, in fact, those that I looked at before were actually maybe a little bit too bulky for the top of my foot, so I really like this style. So I'm going to try these on. We'll see how they look. That's everything. It's a lot of stuff, so let's get to the try on. Okay, so let's get things started with the first 2 pieces that I would not put together, but for the sake of saving a little bit of time, I'm going to put them together for this outfit. So this top is the Madewell Philly Slub Striped Popover Top. This one is $72, and this is an extra small. It is pretty roomy. This one is large. You can see my bra through it. It's very sheer, and I'm not really sure how I would wear this. I feel like it's, you know, very, very oversized. Just not my style anyway, but I'll show you the details. I mean, I love the stripes. I think they're really nice colors. They're sort of like blue with like a darker blue on top. I'll show you the back. The back is longer, so that's interesting, I guess. I don't know what to say about this top. It is not something I would wear, but let me show you these joggers because these are super cute. These are the linen joggers by Caslon, and these are a size small, and they're $59. So I'm gonna pan down just a little bit so you can see these. I think they're super fun. I don't really own joggers because I don't have much call to wear that kind of pants, but these are really cute. They're sort of a navy blue, and they have pockets and a tie. They're very comfortable. They're, you know, the tie makes it so you can have them at whatever tightness you want. They're just a really fun, easygoing pant that is just comfortable and easy to wear. So I might actually consider these. Let me know what you guys think. I don't wear casual pants very often, and when I do, I'm kind of going like into fall and winter, so these are a much lighter pant. I probably could wear these to work actually, now that I think about it, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think they're pretty fun. All right, on to the next things. All right, while we're on the subject of pants, let's talk about these BB Dakota pants. So these are in beige, and they're $79. These are a little bit different. They're a higher waist. They're smocked. I think that's what the word I was trying to figure out before. They do have pockets, but the entire waist is completely smocked. I don't know if you can see that very well. So they're very comfortable, but not really my style. I will say, I think I've mentioned before, but I have a thing about wearing pants that are skin color because I feel like sometimes it looks like you're not wearing pants at all. But I'll back up so you can see the whole thing. I just have my own black tank under this, just kind of tucked in. I think they are fun and they're a great style, but I don't think I would wear them because of the color. They are very light and airy and easy to wear though. So these are by BB Dakota. All right, I figured while I have the pants on, it would be a great time to look at these sandals. So these are the first sandals. These are the Uggs. Give you a little bit more of a close-up on the top there. They're really cute, and I love the color. I love that brown kind of camel color, but they're not super comfortable in the part that goes between my toes, so I don't think I would wear them. Other than that, they are comfortable, like on the bottoms of my feet. They feel cushy enough, but I don't think that I would wear these often. Also, they are bulky on the top of my feet, and it bothers me when sandals are bulky there. Okay, I don't know if I told you, but the Ugg sandals were $79. These are $29 or $30, and these are by BP, and I love the style of these. I think these are super fun, really easy to wear, very sort of delicate looking across the foot. They would, I think, blend in for the most part in summer, especially when I'm a little bit tanner. Give you a little bit of a closer look on those. They just have the two thin brown straps going across the top. I think those are really cute, and I think they're a great price. Also, they're comfortable on my feet, which doesn't always happen with sandals. I often have pain on the bottoms of my feet from sandals just standing all day because I do a lot of standing at work, but I don't think I would have that problem with these. So these are a serious, serious contender. Okay, next up is this beige top, and this one is by Aware by Vero Moda, and it is $55. This one is really surprising me. I thought this was going to be a little too bulky looking, but I really like it. I love these sleeves. I love this kind of like sheer material under the thicker material. I really love the length of it. I just paired this with some white pants because I thought it looked fun for like a summer look. I'll do a little turn for you so you can see the back of this. It's got sort of the rounded hem there. So yeah, I don't have much to say about this one other than that I really do like it. I think it's a great color. That beige color is really nice for summer, probably not so much for the winter when my skin is very pale, but it's a great look for summer. So do a little back up so you can see. I will say this one does go a little bit low here around the arms, so that's definitely a consideration. I am not wearing a cami or anything. I'm wearing just a nude bra under this, so you can kind of see that a bit when I lift my arms, but just a bit. I think it would be okay. But anyway, this would be great to mix and match with things for work, just kind of a nice basic piece, but it is $55 for a basic piece. So anyway, let me know what you think about this one. I do like it, but I don't know. Next up is this top by Vince Camuto. It's $59, and this one's an extra small. So this was the one with the little bit of knotting here at the waist and just sort of an uneven hem here. It's almost like a little wrap style, I guess. It's kind of hard to describe this one, but it does have like a cap sleeve, length sleeve. The design is actually kind of pretty. It's almost like watercolor tie-dye type flowers. I don't know, not really my style, but I think it would be pretty for someone who likes this kind of style. So there is like a seam right here, which kind of gives it a little bit of a peplum almost, kind of. I don't really know. Here's the back. I just kept my white jeans on with this one because I liked the black and white with the white. Again, this is just not my style, but I do think it would be nice for the right person. This one was by Vince Camuto again. All right, so time for the dresses. Dresses are my favorite, so I was kind of holding them off till last. So this one is the Vince Camuto floral wrap front sleeveless midi dress for $138. Kind of glad I don't love this one because that's a little bit higher of a price than I would like to spend. But here are the sleeves. I'll give you a little bit of a closer view of the front of this dress, and then I'll back up so you can see the rest. I think it's a pretty pattern. The colors are really nice, but it's just not something I would wear. I think this is something my mom would love, and I think she'd look really cute in it, like to wear to church or something like that, but this is just not my style. Although the more I wear it, I'm kind of liking this midi length, and I don't wear things in this midi length very often. It has pockets, which is always fun. I love pockets. And yeah, it's a fun dress to kind of twirl in, but again, just not something I would wear. Next up is this Draper James dress. This is the Love Circle Floral Fit and Flare dress for $135. I think Draper James is Reese Witherspoon's line. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I'll show you the front here. I love the floral detail. I think that's really cute. I think this is a really fun summer dress if I had cause to dress up this much for something. So this is something that I feel like you would wear to like the Kentucky Derby or something. And I definitely don't dress up this much for work. This is a very well-made dress. You can tell the material is really, really good quality material. And it's a fun silhouette. It's easy to wear and a flattering silhouette, I think, for most people. But I just think it's a little more dressy than I would probably wear. What do you guys think of this dress? I feel like I've probably had, 20 dresses just like this throughout the years. So I don't feel like it's anything new or exciting, but it's pretty and the colors are really nice. So yeah, that's the Draper James dress. All right, this was the dress I was kind of most interested in trying on in this box. This one is by BP. It's the button-up shirt dress, and this one is black, and it's $45. So I am kind of on the lookout for a shirt dress that I can wear in the warmer weather without anything, or I can put leggings and a little cardigan over in the cooler weather. This is not going to be that dress. In theory, I like it. I like the flowers, and I just like the length of it. It's nice for summer, but then it would look cute with leggings or tights or something in the winter. However, this one, I don't like the tie in the back. I would love to be able to like put a belt around it or something, and that tie would definitely mess that up. This one's maybe a little bit, it's not tight, but it just doesn't feel quite right. And like there's no pull at the buttons or anything, but I just feel like it's not doing me any great favors. So this one is going to go back, but I'm happy to have tried on a shirt dress. One of these days I will find one that fits really well and looks really great, and then I will be super excited. But anyway, what do you guys think of this? What do you think about the tie in the back? That's my little dilemma here, because it feels so 90s to me, and I know 90s are coming back, but it just feels like I'm not ready for this much of the 90s to come back. So I want to know your thoughts on that. And we will go try on one more dress, and then we'll do a little bit of a wrap up. All right, guys, last item. This is the VC Collection Floral Smocked Long Sleeve Dress, and this one is $84. So I thought the floral pattern on this was beautiful. The little ties are cute. I'll show you what they look like untied in a minute. This dress looks pretty bulky on me. I just feel like it adds so much. There's just so much going on here. I think maybe one or two of these details would have been great, but I think it's just a little too much all at once. So it's got this like ruffle at the neck. It's got this tie. It's got these smocked sleeves, it's got the smocked waistline, these ruffles down here, all very pretty details, but it's just so much. Like I feel like on my body it's really overwhelming. Let me back up so you can kind of see the whole thing down to the shoes, and I'll do a little turn for you. And let me show you what it looks like with the ties undone. I feel like with the ties undone, it's kind of even more like, it looks kind of messy, I think. So this one doesn't work for me, although I love the sleeves. Oh, I forgot to talk about the balloon sleeves. There's just so much happening here, but I think it's just a big dress overall, like it's larger than life. So this one is definitely a no for me, but I love the florals. I love the girliness of this dress. I just wish it had been done in a different way. All right, let's go do a little bit of a recap. All right, we are back to live music in the background and a little bit of a recap. So overall, I think this was a really, really fun box to try out. I really enjoyed trying out all these different pieces and some styles I wouldn't normally wear, and that I was kind of pleasantly surprised to try out. I forgot to introduce you to Ginny. She is over here. This is Ginny. One of my 3 cats. Anyway, all right, so let's take a look at these things really quickly. This dress, I don't know, what did you guys think of this one? I just felt it was like overly flowy and just too much, a little bit too much of everything. This shirt dress was cute in theory, but just not what I was expecting, and I think a lot of that had to do with the tie in the back, but there's no getting around that tie. It's part of the dress. So then we had this Draper James dress, which again, beautiful floral pattern, pretty silhouette, but I have owned and gotten rid of many dresses like this in the past. I just don't think I need something that dressy. I do work in a business casual environment, but I don't need something that dressy for work. This dress, while the pattern was really pretty, it just was not my style. That midi style is not a length that I wear very often, and even though the pattern is pretty, I know I won't wear it, so that one's going back as well. This Vince Camuto top is just not my style. I feel like I've said that a lot, but I'm really glad to get to try out these different styles because then I know whether they're my style or not, and then I can leave that feedback for my, I think Nordstrom has a team of stylists, so I can leave that feedback for my stylist team, and then they'll know for next time. So just that kind of knot at the waist, the unevenness of the hem, just this style in general is not something I wear, so that's going back. These pants were kind of fun to try on. I think the waist was a little high for this particular style of pant for me. I just didn't love the way they fit, and again, didn't love the color, although they're very soft and very easy to wear. It's just too close to my skin color, so those are going back. And then this Madewell top. I'm sure I was wearing it wrong. I don't know how you would wear it. Maybe you could tell me how you would have worn this one, but it was so boxy. I don't know how you could have worn it to make it less boxy, but I don't know. Maybe it's just my my way of wearing things is not great. So let's move on to the things that I'm really seriously considering. These sandals, I wore these all throughout the try-on. These are by BP, and these were $29.95, so that's a great price. They were comfortable. They're cushy enough here that they're not causing pain to my feet, so I love that, and I'm very seriously considering keeping them. In fact, I think I've already decided I'm keeping them. And then we had this top by Aware by Vero Moda. I loved this way more than I thought I would. I thought it was such a fun design and just fit really nicely and fell really nicely on my body. So what do you guys think of this one? I really liked it. I really like the style. So that's a consideration. I do have some credit because this is my first box, and also I believe I have the credit for my styling fee, which was the $25. So if I'm doing the math right, I have like $75 credit, which is a great amount of credit. So I could get 2 of these items for free, basically. So I have to think about it. But this last thing that I really, really liked was this pair of linen pants by Caslon. And these were super comfortable. I just have to decide if they would be realistic for me to have, if I would wear them and when I would wear them, and whether I could wear them to work. I don't know. What are your thoughts on whether someone could wear a pair of linen pants like this to work? I think I probably could. My office is business casual, but more on the casual side of business casual is totally okay. And these were $55, I believe. $59. These were $59. So not a bad price for a nice pair of pants, and these are linen. I also have no idea how I would wash these, probably by hand, because it says right on the tag that they might bleed onto other clothes. So don't want that. I had that happen recently, and I lost one of my favorite cardigans because of it. So anyway, what are your thoughts on this box? This is definitely one that I'm looking forward to getting again. So I think I set my preferences to maybe every 2 months, maybe. But either way, I'm really excited to get my next box. Thank you so much for joining me for today's unboxing. I love to do these clothing subscription unboxings, clothing hauls, try-ons, a little bit of lifestyle stuff in there in between, and I would love to have you join me for all of those. So if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you can see what I have coming up next, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.